Skies expected for your Monday with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s today, a northeast wind 5 to 10. Partly to mostly clear overnight in the low 60s. There's a chance of a few showers Tuesday, partly to mostly cloudy, in the low to mid 70s. And mid to upper 70s Wednesday, partly to mostly cloudy with isolated showers. Jonesboro's community radio station, we're KLEK 102.5 FM.
From Feature Story News in London, I'm Ollie Barrett. At least 24 students and teachers have died in a fire at a school in Kuala Lumpur. A public inquiry into the Grenfell Tower blaze has opened in London with a promise it will provide answers. US President Donald Trump has used Twitter to deny reaching a deal with Democrats on young, undocumented migrants. And UK Prime Minister Theresa May will deliver a key speech on Brexit next Friday in Florence.
It's 9:01.
Community Conversations is brought to you by Arkansas Early Learning, offering no-cost childcare in Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas. Applications at arearlylearning.org.
Arkansas Early Learning is a nonprofit organization.
KLEK LP Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council. It's now time for Community Conversations, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place, while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
Good morning to everyone out there, and happy Thursday to you. I hope that you're having a great start to your day. You're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm your host, Quabila Hardin, and my very special guest today that I'm honored to have here is Dr. Herman Strickland. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you, Ms. Hardin, for inviting me to be here this morning.
All right, so I wanted to speak with Dr. Strickland. I wanted to do a highlight on men making a difference, and men in the community that have made an impact on so many people's lives. And we're going to talk a little bit about the book, The Circle, and the project, but I don't want that to be the central focus. That's where more people may be more familiar with you from after the book came out, but we would love to talk about your life and times here in Jonesboro, and more specifically at Arkansas State University. I'm sure there are many people listening that have either taken your class or seen you around campus or something of that nature. So I would love for you to first give an introduction of yourself, kind of going back to your early years, your education, and early in your career before Arkansas State.
Okay. I finished high school in Blytheville, Arkansas. My high school no longer existed, Richard D. Harrison High School.
Okay.
In 1957. And it was granted an athletic scholarship to play basketball at Paul Quinn College in Waco, Texas. That college is now in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
After completing my degree, I came back to Blytheville to teach in the public school.
Okay.
That was my desire to be a public school teacher.
And what classes did you teach in Blytheville?
I came back as an elementary school teacher.
Okay.
And then I taught first to sixth grade.
Okay.
In those days, we had self-contained classrooms, so I got a group of kids, and they were my kids all day, every day, for the 9 months.
Oh, wow. All day, every day.
All day, every day.
Okay. I think that structure kind of still goes on where up until sixth grade, they have one teacher all day and for all of their subjects. Maybe some schools may do some things different now, but I haven't been in school so long, I don't know.
well, that gave away in the 60s after the Civil Rights Bill.
Okay.
And they departmentalized the upper grades. So I ended up teaching 5th and 6th grade science for my last years, and then I became a principal at Blytheville. I was principal until 1972. At that time, I was recruited to come to ASU as an instructor.
Okay.
Department of Elementary Education.
I was going to ask you, how did you make that transition from math and science teacher, elementary school teacher, now to professor in college?
It was quite a transition. When I came to ASU from the public schools, I found that higher education had a totally different culture.
Oh, yes.
And I was on the track for promotion in the public schools.
Okay.
I received a master's degree. But when I got to ASU as an instructor with a master's degree, I was beginning all over again. And I was at the lowest level. And unless I got a doctorate degree, I would have ended my career
Wow.
So I immediately, with the help of ASU,
Okay.
started working on my specialist degree at ASU and got admitted to the doctoral program at Ball State University. So I was concurrently working on a specialist at ASU and a doctorate at Ball State.
Oh wow, you were really you were really working hard. I can imagine you spent a lot of sleepless nights trying to read, study, take exams, and just stay on top of everything. Because when you're in those programs, you have to maintain a certain grade level and GPA level.
That is correct.
Okay, so not everyone is built for doctorate programs and specialist programs. So after you got your degrees and your other certifications, what did you go on to teach?
I was teaching in the Department of Elementary Education.
Okay.
Mainly was teacher education majors, people that were going to be teachers.
Oh, okay.
I had done previously. And after I finished my doctorate, I was promoted to administrative position. I had been a principal and extended administration.
Okay.
So that was part of my background. And I became the director of student teachers.
Okay.
I spent most of my career at ASU in that position. But in 1996, I was moved to a dean's position. And that is the highest academic position that one can get is the dean of a college.
I'm sure along with that comes a lot of responsibility.
Quite a few responsibilities.
Dealing, basically coordinating all of the professors and making sure they're on top of their curriculum and their students and things of that nature.
And making sure all the students are treated fairly.
Okay.
And the professors are treated fairly.
Okay.
So it's quite a job.
Alrighty, so how long was your career? How long did you teach at Arkansas State University?
My total career at Arkansas State University was 37 and a half years.
Oh my
I came
goodness.
in 1972, January, and I retired in January of 2008.
Now, was it one of those, I'm just ready to take a break now, or did you reach a point? I don't know how it works. I apologize. When it comes to when you're teaching, did they say, okay, you're reaching your age of retirement, or your time of years of retirement?
Well, in higher education, I guess it's a little different from many occupations.
Okay.
An old professor is kind of looked upon with respect.
Okay.
A gray-haired professor with tweeds,
Yeah.
package on the sleeve, and a pipe. So I didn't wait until I was asked to leave.
Okay.
I was going to work for 50 years.
Okay.
And retired at 70.
Oh my
But I
gosh.
worked 49 years and retired at age 69.
Okay. I'm sure along the way you had a family. You have a family, rather, children that came along. What was their impression of you being the child of an educator who taught educators? Did they have any resistance, like, okay, Dad is going to try to teach us, we're going to be in class all the time type deal?
Well, my kids growing up in a family of educators, I don't think they thought much about it except that they didn't want to be a teacher.
Okay.
Except one.
They didn't want to be a
They
teacher.
didn't want to be a teacher. So I have one daughter who went into teacher education. We had twin daughters.
Okay.
One went into teacher education. She went on to get her doctorate degree in Tulsa. And she works for the Girl Scouts now in Dallas, Texas. That's the only child of the four that went into teacher education.
Okay.
She went into business and one is an art major.
Okay, that is really wonderful. Do they, now as they're adults, do they tell you thank you for all of the things you tried to instill in them?
Well, let me tell you a little story about why I chose to come to ASU
Okay.
as opposed to staying into public education.
Okay.
I was recruited to ASU, as I said earlier, and I take quite a bit of cut in pay because my wife was also an employee for the Bible School District.
Okay.
She's a social worker, but she only had 1 year of college.
Okay.
So I came to ASU mainly to let her go back to school and earn her 3 years. But when they were recruiting me to ASU, I found that one of the fringe benefits was that they had a tuition discount for your children.
That's wonderful.
It was tremendous at that time. They were only paying $2 an hour for a degree. So all my kids knew by us making that move to Jonesboro that they would all pay me back by getting a degree from ASU.
It's wonderful.
And all 4 of them did get their bachelor's degree. And Dee, the one who went into education, went on to get a master's also at ASU.
That is really awesome. That is so
So
awesome.
they paid Dad back for making a movie.
Okay. That's one of the best gifts that you can get. Okay, so let's talk about your time at Arkansas State University and link it to the book that came out. It was written by Mr. Richard Hartnett, Sr. And from what I gathered from our interview we did with him, that this actually started as part of his thesis for his doctorate. And it wasn't intended to be as big of a project as it turned out to be. But I'm very grateful that this information has been put together so eloquently, and Dr. Grant for publishing it. The community is grateful. I'm sure they're grateful to have their hands on it. Everyone who doesn't have their hands on one, you need to get one, because the proceeds that are raised from this, the sale of this book, go into a a foundation. It goes into a fund that supports students that are entering ASU. There's more information about it. I apologize. I'll make sure to get that information on where the name of the foundation that this funds, the sale of the book funds. I'm sorry. So let's talk about how your contribution to the book or to the project itself. How did that come about?
Okay, my close friend, Dr. Calvin Smith, passed away pretty close to Christmas, and we had his funeral at our small church on Kitchen Street. And I was to participate in his homegoing services and to talk about him as my God partner.
Okay.
But I was inspired to talk about something else. And I talked about our relationship in the circle at ASU. That 4 families came and lived in a circle and became closely bonded, closer than really many family members.
Okay.
And when I talked about that, there was a person in the audience, Mr. Richard Harkness, and he contacted me later at the Martin Luther King celebration.
Okay.
And asked if I would be interested in sharing that with him for a project.
Okay.
He was doing a research project, and it was on Dr. Smith. And he thought that the circle added to it would make his project a better project.
Okay.
That project, I understand, he was going to take that same project and use it for his dissertation, and some of the things changed. In the process.
Dissertation.
He was going to do his dissertation.
I said thesis. I apologize.
Okay, that's good. And some of the things changed, like committee members and those sorts of things. So the project never did end up his dissertation.
Okay.
But I think it ended up even a greater project because it turned into a book.
That's right. And we've had the opportunity to speak with Dr. Gaines and Dr. Grant and their involvement and their stories in the book. When you were asked to submit your information, I'm sure it brought back a lot of memories from your time, just from the beginning of moving into your home and the atmosphere around campus and around the city. Did you have to take a step back at any time and say, okay, you know, some of these details I don't really want to think about right now. Let's give me a moment.
Okay. When I first came to ASU, I left a position as an elementary school principal.
Okay.
I had a nice size office. I had a secretary. When I came to ASU, I was placed in an office with another professor, very small office, with one little desk in front of the window.
Oh.
And in the little room, we also had a grad assistant there. So I said, what have I gotten myself into? And I had a few reservations there that maybe I haven't made the right decision.
Okay.
However, my wife was going to school, and that was the major reason why we came. So all of that seemed minor compared to the fact that she's back in school and she can get her bachelor's degree.
That's really wonderful. And at what point did you meet the other professors? About how long did it take you to become acquainted with them?
Okay, I met Dr. Calvin Smith. He was Mr. Smith then.
Okay.
When I was interviewed, I went to the interview with all the people in my department.
Okay.
And then they said, well, we're going to take you and let you meet, won't you meet Mr. Smith?
Okay.
So he was the only black instructor instructor at ASU at the time.
Okay.
So when I met Mr. Smith, I met him in his office, and I was able to talk to him about, Calvin, what is this going to be like for me, and what is it going to be like for my family here at ASU.
Okay.
And he was encouraging. He had been here, he had gone through a lot of the things that I wouldn't have to struggle through, and he was right. It's been pleasant for us.
Wonderful. That's really wonderful. And so then you started having a family along the way, and then the other professors came on the scene, Dr. Gaines and Dr. Richmond. Dr. Richmond. Now was it like an instant bond? Did you feel the need because there were only a few African American Black professors at the time? Did you feel the need to link?
We're kind of spiritual.
Okay.
And we think it was just ordained somewhere for us to come here and be together this time.
Okay.
When I first came to ASU, every Friday, when I got off from work, we would get in my car and we would go back to Blythe.
Okay.
For the first semester. Calvin and his family did the same thing. They would go back to Forest City.
Okay.
But then when Dr. Smith came next, I knew Dr. Smith, Dr. Gaines,
Okay.
prior to him coming to ASU because we had officiated together.
Oh, that's great.
But we really didn't know one another that well.
Okay.
We would come to this we had the Black school. We would come to the school, meet at the time that we would officiate the game. We would call the game. He would go back to Marion and I would go wherever my home was.
Okay.
But I knew him in that way, but didn't know him like we got to know one another once we came to ASU.
Okay.
But we started staying over the weekends and not going back to our hometown. And we would meet in one of the homes and we would play cards and talk about our problems and our problems. And then we just bonded. It just was an unusual kind of thing.
That's really wonderful. And so now at this point you've made friendships that will last for an eternity. Do you all still now get together every now and then and just kind of shoot the breeze?
We do get together. Calvin, Gaines, and I were members of the same church.
Okay.
We're deacons. We were deacons. Calvin was a deacon. We passed. We were deacons at the same church. So we meet on a regular basis.
That's wonderful.
Dr. Richmond died much earlier. It was just devastating to us that he would leave the circle early as he did.
Okay.
But he was my mentor because he came to ASU with a doctorate degree.
Okay.
And he just kind of walked me through the process of this is what you need to do. And very encouraging, supporting. In fact, he was kind of pushy. He was in a hurry for me to get my degree.
We need people like that in our lives sometimes because speaking personally, if we don't have someone pushing us, we kind of drop the ball a little bit. All right, so moving forward, now that you are no longer working at Arkansas State University, you are still very active in the community. So please tell us some of the things that you are involved in.
Well, I have been on several boards during my life at ASU.
Okay.
And in Jonesboro. And currently I'm on the City Youth Ministry Board.
Okay.
And I'm on the Salvation Army Board. In fact, I will meet at the Salvation Army at noon for a board meeting.
Okay. We're very grateful that you are still so active in the community. You take you have a vested interest in the well-being of the individuals that live here. And with the City Youth Ministries, they cater to the young people of this community, and that's a really wonderful program. They really work hard to put together quality events and programs to keep the kids occupied and out of trouble. So when you're not busy going to board meetings and other things, what do you do in your spare time?
I spend a lot of my spare time with my church.
Okay.
I'm involved heavily in Bible study.
Okay.
I've studied a lot myself. I'm the Bible study group leader.
Okay.
Did play a lot of golf, but right now I'm having some arthritis.
Okay.
I get those in check. I'll probably play more golf.
Okay. And what church do you attend?
I attend First Baptist Church on Kitchen Street.
And that's what Reverend Curtis Wilson.
Reverend Curtis Wilson, the pastor. I'd like to invite you and others to come and worship with us anytime we have an opportunity.
All right, I'm very familiar with him. I love Mrs. Memory, First Lady Memory. I've gotten to know her. I used to do some speaking in her health classes when she was a teacher. So I really got to know them and I really loved it. And so we want to thank everyone. We are live streaming on Facebook. We want to thank everyone for tuning in. I can't thank you enough for coming, and the phone lines are open. I apologize. I just want to give Dr. Strickland some time to talk, but if you have a question, we have like a minute and a half. You can give us a call at 870-277-1080. And so I do want to give some information on how people can get their hands on a copy of the book. The name of the book is called The Circle, Coping with Integrated Life at Arkansas State University in the Community and at Home, 1970 to 1978, by Richard L. Hartness Sr. And this is published by Grant House Publishers. And the publishing company is located on Greenleaf Trail. I'll make sure to post this information on our website. It says profits from sale of The Circle will be donated to the C. Calvin Smith Scholarship Fund. So what better way to give back to something and get your hands on a very informative book that's going to be a collector's item. So get your hands on that and make a contribution to the C. Calvin Smith Scholarship Fund. So any final words, Dr. Strickland? Any advice for anyone that's coming up, maybe in the teaching field or just anyone that's in school?
I would just say to everybody out there that education is an answer for a lot of things.
Okay.
And I would encourage everybody to take advantage of your opportunities for education.
Okay. All right. And I am definitely trying to take advantage now. I'm in a different mindset now. I'm older now, so definitely in a different mindset this time around. And like I said, I'm in it to finish it, and hopefully we'll start making my own strides in the community whenever I do get my degrees. I know it doesn't take a degree necessarily to make an impact, but it does help when you're trying to get some things done, get some projects off the ground. It helps to have that certification and that validation that you know what you're doing. So we thank you so very much for joining us, and please say hello to your lovely wife. I wish she could have joined us just to sit in, but I know she has a lot of her own things to do.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
And I hope this won't be our last time, and we'll see you around in the community and catch up with you and see what's going on. So are there any other events that you are involved in that are coming up that you might want to share?
Well, the only thing that we will be doing this weekend, our church will be at the Circle.
Okay.
The Circle Friday from 5 till 7.
Okay.
We invite people to come and participate in that event.
Okay. And I will be, how can I forget, I'll be remiss if I didn't mention the new living quarters that are at Arkansas State University. Please forgive me for that. They recently did a big dedication and ribbon cutting, and I saw the videos and the pictures, and I know it was absolutely wonderful. Did all those memories flood back?
It was a humbling experience for us, something that we never could have dreamed of in a million years that ASU would have housed this name for the first full black faculty members here.
That is really wonderful. So if anyone, you're out riding on campus, go check it out. I ride by there every day on my way to the studio, so I got to see the progress from beginning to end, and it is absolutely beautiful. So, all right, so thank you. You've been tuned into Community Conversations. This is all for today. Enjoy a nice afternoon, a morning mix. Tune in tomorrow. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
What can we learn about life from baseball? I'm Mark Merrill with today's Family Minute. Here are 3 life lessons from one of America's